So I'm out here at one of our low elevation sites. I'm kind of running the circuits by myself this morning. Actually, here's one of our feeders. So I'm just going out and refilling them with a giant bucket of millet. And just kind of checking to make sure everything's working. So, like I said, these are RFID feeders, so they have a little box with an Arduino or circuit board. This guy here. So Arduinos are really cool because you can program them and make them do pretty much whatever you want as long as you know what you're doing. And so they have a little switch on them, and this runs to a special battery that can basically power the Arduino and the antennas that we built 24/7 if we need it to. And we have our super cool solar panel. So these have been charging really well. We haven't had any power issues. And inside we have millet, which the buntings love. And then, like I said, these are the antennas that will read the RFID bands that we put on the birds. Let's check the millet levels. It's getting kind of low. So we've run out of millet at this site a couple times already, so the birds are going nuts, which is really good. Very successful so far. Once I'm finished here checking the feeders and refilling them and all that, I'm going to go up to our mid-elevation site and check on the feeders there. We had some bear issues with one of the feeders, well, a couple of the feeders. So I'm going to make sure none of the other feeders are broken into and see what's up. So this is our feeder that got hit by the bear. Doesn't look so bad right now, but if you look, just popped the top off completely, glue and all, and cracked it. So not a huge deal, but it also ate all of the millet, almost all of it. So I'm not going to fill this, just so the bear doesn't come back and find another snack in the same spot. And it sort of whacked around the equipment on here, but didn't break anything, surprisingly, except for one of the antenna leads, which is not a big deal because we make these ourselves, so we can just wrap another one. But yeah, we're kind of looking into bear deterrence at the moment. One option is a pulley system, but the trees are so far apart and the tall ones are dead. That doesn't really seem to be an option. Another thought we might do is just dusting the millet with cayenne pepper, because the birds aren't bothered by spice, but bears definitely are. So yeah, we'll test some stuff out, see what we can do. Hopefully this is just a one-off thing. This is a pretty cool site. It's really open. I can sort of trot around without too much effort. And the feeders are only 75 meters apart, so it's really easy. It's a little bit of wetland, and, well, I wouldn't necessarily call it wetland, but some wet spots right now while there's still some rain coming through the valley. But other than that, it's like pretty sweet. A little bit hot because there's not many trees, but it's pretty snazzy. It's one of our feeders. This one also got hit by a bear, but the bear just looks like it just sort of messed around with the equipment and didn't get the millet, so I'm hoping that we're not going to have to deal with a problem bear here. So this is my attempt at horrible binocular videos, but we have a bunting on our feeder right now. It's a male, obviously. He's very bright. I can't tell from here if he is banded or not, but there he goes. We've banded, I think, 7 or 8 individuals here now, so they should be using the feeders, and we should be getting some readings. So it's really exciting, assuming the bears don't come and destroy all the feeders. This guy looks good, so I'll go take a look at him, make sure that the feeder's still working.